Hello, everyone. Welcome to the C.E.S. Connection podcast, where we will reach through the air by navigating agility, maximizing impact, and embracing relevance. Our roadmap for today, we have Dr. Michael McGrath, Director of Special Education here at C.E.S. as our guest. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Stacey.
All right. Well, topic one is all about Mike.
That's boring.
I think I'm just going to jump in, viewers, and let you know that Dr. McGrath is my direct supervisor. So where I may have some witty comebacks, I will have to rein those in today. But we're going to start with question one. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, Mike, where you are from, and how did you get to CES?
Okay, well, I'm originally from New York, and I began my career as an Abercrombie model. After I was unsuccessful in that endeavor, I figured that it would be good to go into something where I could make a difference in the lives of children. So I entered into an education prep program, and how I got to CES today was by car. But more importantly, I spent a long time working in special education in various different school districts around, um, including Bridgeport and Norwalk and Trumbull, where eventually I became assistant superintendent prior to working here. Felt that my work became too administrative and I wanted to get back into some things that were really more impactful directly with kids. When this opportunity came open, I applied for the job, and I've been here now 5 years and very happy that I am.
Praise the Lord. And yes, we are so grateful you're with us, and that you stayed with us, especially since you joined us right before the really challenging time of COVID. But you are a wonderful leader, so I want to thank you for that. That was
That's
a very
the correct
scary
answer,
time.
Stacey. That was a very correct answer.
But now I have to say, with no pressure at all, me sitting here or anything, what has your proudest moment as Director of Special Education been?
Well, I'd say there's many proud moments. I really love working with all of my administrative team, you included, an excellent group. I would have to say, bringing back to the pandemic, that how we did so well and made sure that we stayed open for our families and for kids. We were so communicative during the lockdown. And we really did an excellent job, in my opinion, making people safe and comfortable and continuing their education through those very darkest of days.
I would also say, if anybody ever comes to the holiday sing-along in PLC, I am very proud of Dr. McGrath's participation in that. You can look forward to that in December.
My second proudest moment was being Frosty the Snowman last year at our holiday sing-along.
Always opportunities for anybody who's viewing, just let me know. On to question number 3. What advice would you give your younger self? I mean, 13-year-old you, since you're only 29.
Well, moisturize, because I'm only 29 and this is what I look like. So I can't emphasize enough how important moisturization is. But more seriously, I would say probably something along the lines of don't be so naive to think that everyone is looking to do good, and don't be so cynical to think that everyone is looking to do bad. Meet people where they are and just accept them at their best and do your best.
A little heavy, but a wonderful answer. Question 4, what book has changed your life the most?
Probably The Cat in the Hat.
Okay.
It had a hat and a cat. I mean, how could you go wrong? No, again, I'm going to get heavy with this answer because I threw out some jokes in there. I don't know that it changed my life the most, but it was a very impactful book that I read about social justice called An Innocent Man by John Grisham. It is John Grisham's only nonfiction book, and if you have an opportunity to read it, it speaks a lot to mental health and it speaks a lot to social justice in our culture. And if I would to say close second to that is called The Other Wes Moore. Similar topic. If you don't know who Wes Moore is, he is now the governor of Maryland, but prior to that, he was a young man who also lived in New York, and he tells a tale that's a very interesting one of his journey and the journey with someone with the same name as him.
Interesting. Any fiction?
I don't read a lot of fiction.
Oh.
I don't read a lot of fiction. I couldn't even tell you the last fiction book was that I read. It might have been The Cat in the Hat.
Wow.
But I'm not so sure that was fiction.
I only read fiction.
Could we argue that The Cat in the Hat is not fiction?
I'm sure it's not.
Autobiographical?
No doubt. But don't get me started on Dr. Seuss for those of you who know me. Okay, so what goals are you...
Your feather is moving.
There's good airflow now that we have altered the heat in here. It was a bit toasty before. Of course, that could be just us as the brain trust that we are. What goals are you currently pursuing?
Well, I would say currently what I'm trying to do is to continue what we've done all along, was to get
Make it through this
to
interview.
get us to the end of this
Okay.
interview without one or the two of us breaking for the camera. So far, I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
No, more importantly, I think what we're trying to do is to make sure that our good name and our good reputation for the services that we provide get out there so that we can give to the districts exactly what it is that they need, support in these very, very delicate area of special education.
I agree.
And dinner.
Yeah, yeah. Um, anything special?
For dinner?
Yeah. I mean, what's your favorite? So you're on a desert island, you only get one meal. So it could be meal specific or just food item.
They have Uber Eats on this desert island?
Sure, because it's kind of purgatory, like lost and you're alive but dead. So you could get what you want, but only one choice. What is it?
One choice. This is a good one.
Not baby sun chips.
No, not baby sun chips. This is a good question. We might have to come back to this. I have to think about this for a minute. I mean, I want to. I suppose pizza.
Really? See, I'm chicken
pizza.
parm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got everything all in one there. Yeah.
From Crosby Pizza in the Bronx. If you ever have the opportunity, on Crosby Avenue. Very good.
Oh, all right. No.
Quite
good. We are now moving on to topic 2. Oof. Okay. Mike, the special education director, describe all the programs and the ages of the students they serve and what they focus on in our special education division.
Okay. So we have,
if you can, please.
Yes, I can. So for our outplay students, we have 2 divisions. One is the Learning Centers division. Of course, you are very familiar with this as you lead the Preschool Primary Learning Center, which is a program for kids as young as 3 and as old as about 14 or so years old. And those are students who have developmental disabilities. And we provide a variety of different services then based on their level of need, including occupational therapy and physical therapy, speech and language. We provide music support for them. They have some art classes. They do physical education, as well as their special education and some other related services that I haven't mentioned. That group moves up to Developmental Learning Center when they turn 13, and they stay there till they're 18 years old. Same kinds of services that I mentioned, and then they ultimately land in our Transition Learning Center. And our Transition Learning Center serves a population between 18 and now 22 years old. And those students, again, have similar disabilities and background areas, and we provide similar supports. The second division is our division called our Therapeutic Day Programs, and that is a kindergarten through grade 12 program that's broken up into elementary, middle, and high school, just like a typical school might be. And those are for students that need more emotional support, behavioral support. Same kind of potentially services are provided in addition to special education, and we work very hard with districts to try to get kids back to their home schools. And that is our ultimate sign of success with kids, is that they either graduate or they return back to their home district ready for their education at home. Other than that, we provide other kinds of outreach services, but they're not in our outplacement programs.
I just want to say I couldn't be more proud of the work that's done in the special education division at Cooperative Educational Services. And I know we are able to do the great work that we do because of your leadership. So thank you very much.
Quite nice of you to say. Thank you.
Topic number 2. Okay, what is the district support that CES provides? Well, we provide, other than what you just mentioned.
Yes, we provide other supports in districts, such as we do a psychological and educational speech and language evaluations. We do assistive technology evaluations and consultation, audiological evaluations and consultations. We do some program reviews where we help districts try to point out what they're doing well and what they might need some support or help doing better. We provide let's see, what else do we provide? We provide other
some
things.
Professional development
And training as well, too, in a variety of different topics, including how to write high quality IEPs, how to do evaluations and assessments on students with autism, and pretty much anything else that you need. Give me a call.
Definitely. You want to call us. Trust me. Okay, so now going from district support to parent support, what does it look like offering parent support, especially our parents in the special ed division of CES?
Well, the key to parent support is encouraging involvement, and the relationship is based entirely on open communication. So we are quite communicative with all of our family partners. daily for most of our families. We let them choose the mode that they wish to be communicated in. So if they prefer a text, we do a text. If it's an email, it's
Mm-hmm.
an email. If it's a phone call, we do that too. We go to families' houses and we provide support in a variety of different ways in the home. We also have lots of activities, just like any other school might, for parents to come in the evening and celebrate with us, eat some good food,
Yep.
hang out in their pajamas, do a Halloween function that we just did
Mm-hmm.
recently. We have a pasta night for TDP in the spring, and all the normal things that you would see in any kind of a typical school anywhere in the region.
We do love to have our parents involved, and we hope at the same time that all of you parents and families do feel as supported as possible. If you think or have an idea of something additional that we can do, please do feel free to reach out and express that to us. Obviously, most of us are here just because we really want to serve the students, and in serving students, you do need to serve families as well, and it's our honor to do so. So please know that we couldn't do anything we do without all of you. All right, ready? What has been on your mind recently that you hope is appropriate to share with our listeners and viewers today?
I think most importantly, it is important, especially as we start to head into this season of the year, that we pay attention to our mental health needs, that we pay attention to our actions and behaviors. We give ourselves a break. We give ourselves some space to feel the things that we feel, but also for feeling that we need some help, that we have people that we can reach out to. That goes for our kids as well as us as adults because we model our behavior. And if we do need help, we know who to contact. And if you are listening to this and you're struggling a little bit, you can reach out to us and we
Mm-hmm.
can provide you with some resources that might help you. But especially going into the holiday seasons as we get towards the winter months, please pay attention to your mental health. Get some fresh air, get outside, eat the right things, moisturize. It's very
Mm-hmm.
important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 29. But
Today,
today,
today.
yeah. But anything else that you can do to make yourself feel better, please do that. And if we can help in any way, absolutely contact
And
us.
there's nothing that shows greater strength than knowing when you need to ask to take care of yourself. And so I applaud that sentiment as well. I know I replenish my soul, my expressive spirit, my enthusiasm for all things by collecting headwear. Yes, I love hats and I love fascinators. Those are usually the little doodads I have floating on my head. Today I'm actually wearing a full hat, which is an antique. But that's a
I
way
thought it was
that
alive.
well, it could be sea monkeys. You grow those for so long. Where do they go? I've put one on my head, or an anchovy. But with that said, in sharing ways that we regulate, I've decided to bring 3 specific items today. And Mike, I want to ask you, out of these 3 different hats, which one is speaking most strongly to you today?
Well, just to clarify, this is not one of them, correct? These are
You
the hats you
it,
speak
it
of?
could be a fascinator, but I do think it'll hurt.
Okay.
So
So which one is speaking to me the most?
Mm,
This one is speaking to me the most. And it's saying, don't put this on my head.
okay.
It's
Um,
screaming it.
really,
Yes.
the feathers? I think you have a problem with feathers.
It's actually the flower.
Really,
Yes.
I thought you would like the green as
No.
a
Are you asking
representative
me to pick which one
color.
I'd like to wear?
I'm suggesting you put one on now.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. Well, then I'm going to have to go with this one because I suspect you were hoping I was going to go with that
no, I was hoping for this one, as today is Dr. McGrath's
one.
birthday,
It
our
doesn't
day
fit
of
my. There
recording.
we go.
Sorry.
That's all right. It
Well,
fit last time I wore it
yeah. Well, I should have put it in the dryer, but it did get
when I
dirty
was
that
Abercrombie
last
modeling.
party. So it is his birthday. And so we want to all wish you a very happy
Thank
birthday
you.
and thank you for being here today. You need not balance the party hat for the rest of the
Okay, because it
rapid
was messing
fire
up my hair.
questions. Though it does match your hair
It does. Yes,
nicely.
it's got a nice silvery look.
Yeah,
29.
sparkly,
Moisturized.
sparkly, and silver. Okay, ready? Rapid
Okay. All right.
fire.
Hold on.
Okay, and it's pretty warm in here already too. So now we're going to melt. Okay, so you have to answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
So everybody, be ready. Okay, here we go. Who is the person you admire the most, dead or alive?
My wife.
What would you do if you won $1 million today?
Pay half of it in taxes.
What is your go-to pastime?
Interpretive dance. No, only kidding.
Hey, who knows? It's your birthday. Favorite fall activity?
Fall, getting up.
Okay. Finish.
Oh, the season. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My
well,
birthday.
you know,
My birthday.
it's
My
not
favorite fall activity.
capitalized actually on my card, so that means more fall as
No,
in
my
that
birthday
noun.
is definitely.
Okay, all right. Finish the phrase. Oh boy.
Mm.
C.E.S. is my.
Current employer? No. An excellent place to work. And in all seriousness, it is in all of the jobs I've had in my 33 or something years now. This has been the one that I enjoy the most.
Stacey Cronk is.
The best PLC administrator in the entire agency.
All right, I just added that one. So that was good, fast thinking on your part. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Stacey,
for being tenacious and enduring this interview. I think we've had a great time and hopefully shared some important information with all of you out there. Please look forward to our next episode. I will be interviewing Ivelise Guzman, the Director of School Readiness, a program that is a part of C.E.S. and a little different that we would love you to hear more about. So thank you everyone so very much for being with us today. Please take care and be safe. Bye.
Should we do a dating game sign off?
Okay.